There are some stories we carry for years, stories we never read but somehow never forget. This is one of them. Naomi had lived in the same small house for most of her life, a quiet place filled with books, plants, and the peaceful humming of the morning birds. But on her bedside table, there was one thing that never changed: an old yellowed envelope with her name written in faded ink. She had kept it for over 15 years, and yet the letter inside had never been opened. When Naomi was younger, she had fallen deeply, fearlessly in love with a man named David. They were inseparable two dreamers who believed in tomorrow. But one day, without warning, David left the town. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence. Naomi's heart broke. Days later, the letter arrived. She recognized his handwriting instantly. Her hand shook as she held the envelope. But pain whispered louder than curiosity. She said to herself, "If he couldn't speak when I needed him, I don't need his words now." And just like that, she placed the letter in a drawer and never opened it. Years passed. Naomi learned to smile again, a quiet smile that carried strength. She became a teacher, loved by children, respected in her community. But late at night, when the world was quiet, she would glance at that old envelope and feel a soft ache in her chest. Questions remained untouched, like the letter itself. Was it an apology, a cry for help? A final goodbye? She never knew. She told herself she didn't care, but deep down she did. One cool afternoon, Naomi heard a knock on her door. Standing outside was a young man, nervous, polite, with eyes that looked strangely familiar. "Are you Miss Naomi?" he asked. "Yes, how can I help you?" He took a breath. I'm David's son." Her world stilled. He handed her a small notebook. "My father passed away last year," he said softly. "Before he died, he made me promise to find you. He said there was a letter. He hoped you'd read one day." Naomi's eyes welled with tears. She walked slowly to her room and brought out the untouched envelope. The young man watched as she held it close again, the same way she had 15 years ago. "I've kept it all these years," Naomi whispered. "But I never opened it." The young man looked at her gently. "Would you like me to wait while you read it?" Naomi shook her head, not with sadness, but with understanding. "No," she said. "I don't need to open it anymore." He looked confused. She smiled a real, peaceful smile and said, "I spent years thinking I needed answers. But I've learned something important. Forgiveness doesn't come from reading old words. It comes from letting go of the ones that hurt us." That evening, Naomi walked into her garden. The sun was setting in warm gold. She dug a small place under her favorite tree, the one she had planted the year the letter arrived. She placed the envelope into the earth and whispered, "Let this become new life." As she covered it with soil, she felt years of heaviness finally lift. A breeze passed gently through the leaves, as if the world itself exhaled with her. Sometimes the answers we search for won't heal us. Sometimes the closure we need is the one we give ourselves. Some letters in life are not meant to be opened because their purpose is not to explain the past.